So that's why in today's video, I'm going to show you 7 ways to unfuck your life. So that way, in the next 12 months, you can win big.
성공을 위한 채널. 사람들은 누구나 다 성공하길 원하죠. 하지만 성공한 사람들은 소수일 뿐이고 대부분의 사람들은 여기까지가 한계라 생각하죠. 하지만 일상생활에서 작은 루틴을 바꿔서 성공한다면 여러분은 어떻게 하시겠습니까? 어린 나이에 성공을 한 이만 가치가 망한 인생을 고칠 수 있는 몇 가지 방법을 알려줍니다.
So the first way to unfuck your life is never disrespect momentum. You win today, you set a list of things to do and you do it. You stop doing the things that got you to even where you are right now. Listen, you may not be a multi-millionaire, you may not be in the place you want to be in life, but even if you just have a week or a couple weeks of success, of wins, all of a sudden then you just think that, oh, you know, I can go back to my old ways and I don't actually need to keep up the things that got me here in the first place. And it genuinely makes me sad to see all these people who start their business, get a little win, and just don't know where to go from there, don't know how to keep up the momentum. Second way to unfuck your life, and that is to cut out the bad habit friends. And here's what I mean by that. A lot of times I notice that people have friends that, like, you're not really friends. You're just friends because you have a friendship or a bond over a bad habit. Here's what I mean. Stoners have their stoner friends, like the people they smoke weed with. But like outside of that, if they were sober, probably if they stopped smoking weed in 7 years, they wouldn't still be friends. If you cut out these friends, then you cut out the habits, because a lot of times these friends and the feeling that you need to keep being friends with them, or this idea that you're a bad person because all of a sudden you've changed, you have a new identity, you formed a new identity, and your identity, quite frankly, doesn't align with these people anymore. So it's fine. You don't need to be mean. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to be angry. You don't need to be emotional. You don't need to shout at them and tell them they're a horrible person and cut them off aggressively, but you just slowly distance yourself. So I want you to sit here and analyze and look at all of your friends and ask yourself, why am I actually friends with them? Now, next way to unfuck your life is to get more sunlight as early as possible in the day. The sun is one of, if not even the most powerful forces in our lives. Sunlight has the ability to make things grow, prosper, and flourish. There's a direct correlation between more sunlight and a better mood and a healthier body. So no matter who you are, where you live in the world, there's no excuse to not get direct sunlight first thing in the morning. And obviously, the more skin you show, the better. The next way to unfuck your life is to clean your desk. Crazy, I know. Sounds so stupid, but why is it that in the military they make people make their beds? And by the way, I have to be very honest here. I don't make my bed anymore. Clean your desk, organize, and I guarantee the next time you sit at your desk, you're gonna feel so much better about getting to work because you don't have this clutter around you. The next way to unfuck your life is to have a strict rule. No music before 1 p.m. Now, the reason I say no music before 1 p.m. is because music, at the end of the day, especially a lot of the modern music that is being made, a lot of it is propaganda. A lot of it, the actual frequency of the music is frenetic. And it's just kind of like, it puts you on edge. You just feel like a little off. But in the morning is such a fragile time for your mind. It's such a delicate time for your mind. And it's the time of the day where you should have some peace. You should have some quiet. But there are just a few things, if you just cut them out, you would win on a level you can't even imagine.
일상 속 작은 습관을 바꿔보세요. 영상에서 나온 방법들이 아니더라도 자신의 상황과 스타일에 맞는 방법을 찾아보세요. 아직 늦지 않았고 인생은 충분히 바꿀 수 있습니다. 작은 변화가 큰 성공을 가져다 줄 것입니다. 재미있게 보셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드려요.